guys, I'm Kate Simsley. Welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, I'm glad you're back. And if you're new, welcome in. Today we are going to renovate the Ragdoll Refurb lot in Brindleton Bay. And we're going to turn it into 2 apartments. One of them on the left-hand side is going to be a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom. And the other one on the right-hand side is a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom. There's also like a little shop off to the far right. Like it looks like a little mechanic shop. And then there is space in the basement. That's where I put the hot water tank and electric panel. You could always expand that and make this 3 apartments. But so right now we have 2. We have a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom and a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom. You're gonna watch it come together. I don't want to say it's quick. Like, it's not long. I cut out a ton of footage. Like, I cut out making the floor plans and stuff because I fiddled so much. These buildings are meant to look like 2 separate houses with, like, the little mechanic shops, like, all kind of in a row and kind of attached, but kind of not. The exterior of them is very different, but I'm happy with the way they turned out. I'm having some serious issues with this pack, to be honest, guys. Like, okay, listen. My rentals always tell me that there is the wrong number of bedrooms and bathrooms. Have you noticed this at all? Like, when I go to upload them to the gallery, or once they're saved in my library or whatever, I place them in the world. This one, for example, from the main map of the world, it tells me that there's 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. There's not. There's 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. So I'm not sure why, but it's another one too. Like, I had another one, and it was literally a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment, and then there was a normal house, whatever. And it said that it was like 6 bedrooms or something. I don't know. I'm noticing some seriously weird things. What happened yesterday was so weird. I went to playtest this. Okay. My sim owned, like, I placed the lot down. My sim bought it, turned it into rentals, and rented them out. But when I'm at home, like on my home lot, I don't own it. Like, it says I own no rentals at all. But I do own it, because if I travel to another lot, like I have 2 rental properties in my save game that, like, my sim is playtesting. When I travel to the other one, it shows that I own this one, okay? But then when I travel to this one, it doesn't show that it's owned, but I can interact with the tenants and, like, do the rental things. So it's really, really strange, but it does not show up that I own it at all. I'm very confused, because I do own it. But it says I own none. I own 2 separate ones. But it's telling me I don't own any. I don't know. It's really, really weird. And then when I was visiting this lot, like, as the landlord, I was here visiting the lot. I just went to visit the lot. And an event, a landlord event happened. But I'm the landlord and I'm on the lot. But that's fine. But it was like that pet adoption event. Well, all the animals that were for adoption came into the rental house and did not leave. Like, a raccoon, which is a cat, but it's a raccoon, it meows like a cat, is locked in their house and not leaving, and it's wrecking all their stuff, and I can't get it to go away. It went horribly wrong. I don't even know what happened. It was chaos. There's also a vampire trapped in the thing out, like, at the side of the house where the shop is. There is, like, a little area that has some rundown cars, and all of a sudden I looked out the window, and there is a vampire there, and a whole bunch of people talking to the vampire, but the vampire's, like, stuck there. He can't move. He's not blocked by anything. He just can't move. It's Vlad, and he's stuck in my side yard of this apartment, even though my sim doesn't live here. Like, she lives on a separate lot and she rents this one out. Anyway, she came for a visit. He showed up. He got trapped. The raccoon's trapped in the house. There's nothing trapping them. I've checked everything. They're not there. Like, when I uploaded it to the gallery today, I re-downloaded it in another save file, and there was no raccoon in it or anything, so it's totally fine. But, like, I don't even know. Nothing was wrecked. It was very, very, very weird. The whole situation went horribly awry. And, yeah, it seems to be awfully broken. I don't even know. But I have really noticed that the number of, like, bedrooms and bathrooms in units is wrong all the time. I think it's because when you're looking at a lot from the main map, it's different than when you're in there. Like, when I go into it, it shows the right number of bedrooms and bathrooms, but from the main map, it's showing the wrong number. I don't know. But anyway, I ended up actually adding another bathroom because it was really bothering me. So there is a bathroom down in the basement where the hot water tank is. It's just like a shared community space. But I figured if you wanted to add another apartment down there, at least there's a bathroom already. You can kind of just expand the basement and you'd be fine. But yeah, it hadn't been there and it was saying it was there. So I did put it in and it is down in the basement. You're not going to see it in this video, I don't think. And it's actually not, it's just a little bathroom with like a green sink tub. And then I have a shower. Nothing interesting. It's a bathroom. I do only show one of the bathrooms, and it's the bathroom from the first apartment, which we're going to go to in a minute. We're just working on the little space that is like a shop. I put a bunch of boxes. I filled the truck with a bunch of boxes, and I put a bunch of storage stuff. I did add like a car here in the garage. Maybe the landlord is storing their sports car, and it just kind of sits here. Unless you did want to turn this into an apartment and then you can get rid of all that. But I thought it was kind of cute to have it a little bit run down and look like a shop. And so that's what I did there. I added a little mechanic sign outside as well. And I think it comes together. It's super cute. But yeah, 2 days of playtesting and seeing all these issues was kind of driving me insane. I'm not going to even lie. Like, last night I was going crazy. It was not funny. Like, everything that could possibly go wrong really, really did. But I think I managed to get it sorted out. It's on the gallery. Hopefully it's all functional. You can find it using the hashtag K8Simsley, and you can find me that way. Best way to do it, honestly. I find the gallery a little hard to navigate sometimes. But if you just search hashtag K8Simsley, you can find it that way. I also put a link below the video all the time, like a direct link to the online gallery. You can go and download it there, and then when you go into the game, it'll be in your library or whatever, it'll prompt you to download it. So yeah. I don't know. I was playtesting it for hours and I was getting so mad because, okay, the loading screens, right? Like, endless loading screens, which is not a horrible deal when you're switching back and forth because they seem to be really quick. But, like, when you're coming back and going home and coming and going, it's too much. It's all too much. And, like, I know they have to be there. I get it. But it's a little overwhelming. So, yeah, there's that. That's really cool. So here we are moved on to the interior of the apartment. You're going to watch it come together. Like, it comes pretty quickly together. The longest part is just sorting out the living room. But I did cut a fair amount of the footage out. Just little things like switching out a table or changing the chair or moving things around 1,010 times, as I always do. But I cut that out for you. And it comes together relatively quickly before we move upstairs and work on the single bedrooms. This one, like I said, is one bedroom, and it's just got a double bed, and then we have a bathroom, which you're going to watch just fly together. In the bathroom, it's kind of cool because I use, like, that little, like, it's just a shower head and knobs on the wall. It's from Discovery University, I think. And then I just create, like, a little barrier using dividers. I size them down, and I just layer them on top of each other. And it looks super cute. But here in the kitchen, I did use just little green counters and cabinets. And, yeah, fridge and stove. Nothing too interesting. I put in a little wee table. It's from, like, Eco Lifestyle. I put that in there, and that's about it. Like, it's a kitchen. There's not much else. You got your stove and your fridge, you're fine. But I do end up, like I said, I add a table. Not this table. I change it in a moment. And I think it comes together pretty good. It's cozy. It took me a bit to figure out where to put the table, but I did end up like kind of scooting it into the kitchen on an angle, and it worked. I added a little cabinet by the front door so that your Sims could hang their coats, like, you know, Maple Leaf hang their coats. But I did add that there, and it's got a little mirror on it. I thought that was kind of cute. So Christmas is over, guys. It's almost New Year's, like literally almost New Year's. We're going into 2024, which is super exciting. This year kind of flew by for me. I don't know if everybody feels that way, but I feel like I like blinked and it was over. I think it's because like 2020 and 2021 were kind of write-offs, right? Like all of us were locked in our houses. This is the first year really that we had the freedom. Everyone had the freedom to get out and get back to life. And so it kind of flew by in my eyes. Know what you think. Like, do you feel like this year went by really fast? Because I do. I really, really do. But yeah, now we're into 2024. And hopefully bigger, better things. I don't know how your year was. Like, my year, like I said, it flew by. But it was kind of mundane. Like, not too much happened. Good things did happen. Like, I tried to get a little more consistent on the channel here. I'm trying to be better about it. I did get a new microphone. I got a better setup. But yeah, it's all pretty much been the same besides that. Like, everything outside of my YouTube has just been really uneventful and kind of sad, to be honest with you. I have no life. Like, seriously, I have no life. That's okay. Like, I'm totally fine with it. Listen, when I was younger, I had too much of a life. And so the quiet of having no life is a good thing. And I'm not complaining about that. However, it does get very boring. And looking back, it's very sad because there's nothing to think about, nothing to remember, and whatever. But it was a good year. Like I said, nothing bad happened. I did go to the zoo with my son for his birthday, and that's about it. That was like the extent of my year. I really didn't do too much. My parents came to stay with me, so that was kind of interesting. They're still here now. They went and looked at places. Like, they're trying to buy a house, and they went and looked at houses. I guess they found one just out of town. Like, it's in like one town over, and it seems to be really cute. It's like a community for people that are older. So like anyone above 60 or 65 can live there, and my parents are just 65. So they are looking at that, and they seem to like the little house that they picked. So we're just waiting to hear to make, because here's a weird thing. Like, they bought this house, and like, my grandma passed away 2 years ago, and she left them her house. So they sold her house, and they got the money for it, and now they're using that money to buy this house. And even though they have the money, because this is like a little co-op, you have to still be approved to move in. So you could be paying cash, they could still not approve you. And yeah, so they're waiting on hearing on that, but because of the holiday, the people, it's called the board, that would approve it, I guess it's the same as like a homeowners association in the US. Or like, I don't know what else, but that's what it's like. They're on holiday, so they're not back until the 6th, so they probably won't hear back until sometime after that, and they're very antsy about it, as am I. Like, don't get me wrong, having them here has been kind of helpful. They're very helpful with my son and like everything else, but it is also very overwhelming because there is not enough space in my house. On top of that, my son has a friend who has been staying with us, so you're looking at like 7 people in this house. And like, my house is pretty big. I got a 5-bedroom house, and it's pretty big, but it's not that big. Like, I'm used to having an office space. Like, 5 bedrooms sounds huge until you consider that my son is in the basement. My oldest son lives in the basement, and I also have an office space. So upstairs we do have 4 bedrooms, but one of them is my bedroom and one of them is my office. Then my kids have bedrooms, so they're full. But when you add my parents and you add an extra, not teenager, like they're 20, so like you add them, it gets very crowded very quickly, and it has been a little much, but it is what it is. Carry on. It hasn't been bad, like I said. They think they found a place, so they're gonna try and wait, or they're not going to try. They have to wait and see if they get approved, which I'm sure they will. I mean, it can't be too hard, I don't think. And we'll go from there. Other than that, we survived Christmas. My Christmas was really nice. It was very calm and relaxed. No chaos, no craziness. My kids were really happy, and everything went well. But like I said, now we're on to the new year, and I'm looking forward to bigger, better things. I am not really a believer of resolutions. I think they set you up for disappointment. However, I do believe in goals, right? So my goal for this year, for this channel, is to be more consistent. I want to continue to post. I've been pretty good. I'm trying to get about 2 videos out a week. I want to continue to do that and just grow our base and grow our little family here and just try and improve. Because listen, I've been rewatching the videos that I've posted. First of all, my audio is terrible, and I apologize. I know it's bad. I know I sound ridiculous, and I've embraced that wholeheartedly. I can't fix it. I don't know what to say. But the videos themselves, I flip around so much, and it makes you so dizzy. So I want to try and work on that and just find a better way of doing things. It has been suggested to me to figure out the build first and then do it, and I'll flip around less. And that is true. You really will. But honestly, my ADHD can't. Like, I can't. When I'm done with a build, I'm done. There's no redoing it. There's no nothing. I can't do it. I have been trying to, I didn't do it in this video, But I've been trying to like just figure out the furniture layout before I record to see if that helps with the flipping around. Because a lot of my flipping around, that's what it is I decide, okay, I don't like the fridge here. I'm going to move it over to the other side of the room, or I don't like the couch there. I'm going to flip it around 27 times to figure out where it goes. And it's annoying, and I apologize. But I know the audio is the most annoying part. I can't fix that. So, well, like I've been trying to prove it, but like my voice is annoying. I get it, and I can't fix that. So I just continue, and hopefully it doesn't drive you completely insane. Anyway, we're on the second apartment here. That's enough babble about the nonsense. That's my goal for the new year. That's my literal only thing that's even remotely like a resolution, is to just continue what I'm doing already. But we're moving on. We're in the second apartment now. This one is a little bit different. We've got a bathroom here on the main floor, and then we're going to have 2 bedrooms upstairs. But right now we're in the living room. We're just adding bookcases, and we're going to put the TV there. We did the kitchen already. It just runs up one wall. I do add an island. I think I already did. But anyway, there's an island, so you can eat at the island. And yeah, this apartment has a patio. So there's a little wee patio at the front, and then there is another patio off to the side. Like it's on the roof of the shop. I figure that one is kind of shared space. I've got an easel up there. I have a chess table, and there is also a barbecue and like a dining table. So I figured that was like shared maybe, because there's a ladder up the side from by the shop. So I figured maybe it's shared. I don't know. People were hanging out there when I was playtesting, so it was fine. I'm not sure what I said it is, to be completely honest with you, but I'm pretty sure it's shared. If not, it doesn't even matter. You can change it all. I don't really care. If you did want to download this, I mean, like, whatever. But anyway, it's a little bit different in this apartment. Like I said, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. It's downstairs on the main floor. The bedrooms are upstairs. And yeah, I don't know. That's about it. There's nothing to really say about this. It's simple. The whole like vibe of this build on the exterior was that it was more like industrial, but inside I just wanted to keep it simple. There's not a great deal of personality put into these because they're apartments. I figure if you were going to play this, you would just kind of add your own personality for your Sims that you're using. But I didn't do that. We're going to add shelves on the wall in the kitchen instead of cabinets in this apartment. I thought that worked. It's a little more like open and airy. What you don't see, I do add like those ventilation, like the big round vents. I add those along the ceiling in this apartment. So they are there. You don't really see them here, and I'm not sure. You see them a little in the screenshots, but I didn't show it because I did them like 7 times trying to get it to fit properly in the way I wanted. But it ends up looking cool. It makes it way more industrial, and I thought that was fun. We're going to move upstairs here and just do the bedrooms. The first bedroom just has a single bed. You probably could put bunk beds, no problem, and a dresser, and and a bookshelf, and that's literally all in this room. But I figured it was for probably a teen, and then there's the other room that's coming up is going to have a double bed for the parents. This room's really simple. I did it all like gray, and I put some posters on the wall. We put some curtains, or not curtains, blinds above the window. Where that red door is, you can see it outside the bedroom. That goes to the little patio on the roof. And so I thought that was kind of handy, but there is no bathroom up here, and that poses a bit of a problem. But you can go downstairs. I figure they're able-bodied Sims. They can climb the stairs and go use the bathroom. Other than that, I don't really know what to say. Like I said, I throw a bookcase in here, and it just comes together. After this, we're done. That's about it. Like, I do the patio. So I'm going to move on to the parents' bedroom in a second here. We're going to put posters on the wall. I just add a bunch of posters. I got to shift them around and make them look all layered. And then we're going to move on to the parents' room. And after this, we just go to the patio outside. And we add the little, like, skill building items out there that I decided to put in. So yeah, like I said, like, I'm finding some serious problems with this for rent pack. Let me know if you're having issues too. Like, have you encountered an issue where it says you don't own rental properties, but you do? Because that one is killing me. I don't even know what to say. I really don't know what to say. Like, when I traveled to the other one, it said that I own that one. And then when I traveled to that one, it doesn't show that I own any of them. And then when I'm at home, I don't own any. But I do own them because they're calling me for maintenance events. I don't really know what to say. Like, it went horribly wrong. So if that happens to you, leave a comment and let me know, because it's horrifying. Yeah, I don't know. It seemed fine when I like placed it in my new other save, and I like bought it and did it. It seemed fine. And my girl showed that she owned it, so I don't know what happened. But if it happens to you, just yeah, let me know in the comments, like here or on the actual build or whatever if you download it, because I'd be curious if it's just me. Maybe it's that same file. I've had that same file for a very long time, so maybe it's that. I'm not sure. Yeah, you can see here that the parents' room came together quickly, and we're going to move to the patio. Like I said, this is on the gallery. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. This is on the gallery. You can find it the best way is hashtag K8Simsley. That's my name on the gallery, K8Simsley, just like here on YouTube. And you can find me on social media that as well. I use hashtag K8Simsley literally everywhere. And I'd love to see you wherever you are. But we're going to do the patio. We're going to jump into screenshots. You're going to listen to music and look at the pictures. And I will see you in the next one. Have yourself a spectacular day. Subscribe to the channel. And bye.
I've been losing sleep, countless nights counting sheep. I heard that it might help, but it didn't. It never has. As I told you, it's not